Would you believe me if I told you that this was Heatless Curls? Prep is so important. The Hairstyles Night Serum. Next, you want to go in with a hair oil, and this is going to help with frizz. By OGX is one of my favorites, super affordable. This is what my natural wave type looks like when I don't brush it, but when I brush it, it gets very straight because I have a very loose wave pattern. You want to make sure the front of your part is very straight. When it gets to the crown of your head, you want to start doing a zigzag. This is what's really going to help you not have that straight line where the curls are separating in the back of your head. Sectioning the hair into 4 parts. The smaller the curl you want, the smaller the rod needs to be. This is the tiniest rod that I have ever been able to find. Take tiny clips, not a big claw clip, and clip it to the very top of your head. I like a lot of volume. If you want a lot of volume, you need the curls to be going in a bunch of different directions. I take a section in the front, wrap it around, bring it back to the front. I take my other hand, take a section from the back, cross that section over the first section, and bring it back to the back. I go back to the first section, I add hair, wrap it around, bring it back to the front, then I go back to the back section, add hair to it, wrap it around, bring it back to the back. I do that all the way down. If you're getting a super loose wave, even when you're using a super tiny one, you're not doing it tight enough. You do not want this super tight where it's pulling on your head all night. There's like a happy medium. I do that all the way down until I just have the lengths of my hair, and I'm just going to keep wrapping in that same exact direction. I get my hair and just squeeze it up. If you can't squeeze it up, it means you're wrapping your hair too tightly. This gets super duper curly curls. Satin scrunchies using normal hair ties and the clear elastics cause breakage on your ends. They will leave your ends very crimped. I take the end of the rod, bring it up, clip it to the top of the back of my head, do the same exact thing I just did. I do that to the other side, clip the 2 parts of the rod at the crown of the head. You can just leave second section laying down. I like my Heatless curls kind of to look pretty. Cross them in the back. I bring the tails through the top of the Heatless curler and I clip them at the very top of my head. Finish it off, I spray a little bit of water on it. You do not want to do damp Heatless curls. It just leaves so much room for error. Put a silk cap on. This is going to help with frizz. Taking them out is a process in itself. Take each section off of the rod. If they're kind of turned weird, spiral curl them with your finger. I am someone who refuses to use holding products on my hair because my hair is so prone to being weighed down by products. Oribe Wave and Shine Spray. It's a texture spray, but it's also a shine spray, so it kind of cancels out that dryness. Do not brush your hair. Do not comb your hair. This is a tight curl. You are going to turn into a poof ball. Separate with your fingers. I literally did not separate at all. Just shook out my roots. Last touch, a little bit more hair oil on the mids and ends. How long does this last? I usually just have my curls for 1 day because I'll just do my Heatless curls again that night. These actually will last me like 2 days. It's one of the main things that has helped me grow out my hair so long and healthy because I stopped using heat on it. Do not give up on your Heatless curls. It does take a lot of practice. Your arms are going to be burning. You're gonna have a lot of fails in the beginning. Once you get the hang of it, it takes 15 minutes max and you wake up with gorgeous hair.